We want to give an update for regarding to my last video. Okay, if you refer to my last video when the price was exactly here within this part, we mentioned if you want to trade, we have one of the option was to have entry above the top, and the another one, if we get any sharp move flag, then we get the trade. And in that video I mentioned having entry above this. I don't really suggest that. That's my didn't suggest. Now the question is how deep this one can go, whether it can break this low or not before we get the one more up, or still this one can correct and break this low. Okay, what I want to say is that now we want to talk about whether we can have entry above this or not. Okay, it depends on the trader first of all whether they can risk or not, because this one will be really risky. Why? Because if we're looking at this is the one move, the first move, internal correction. This one is the second, and this one we get one, two, maybe we get one move up to finish this wave. Okay, that's why maybe the price from here or when the price drop a bit can give us the last wave, tag, then drop, because at that time we will looking this one as internal correction. Okay, that's why having entry above this will be really risky, but again it depends on the traders whether they want to take it, because as I say, the price still we thinking this one will be a three wave. Okay, may I move to 15 minutes? It will be more clear. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. As I say, this one still can be a bit more corrective to even to come test this low. Then we will have one, mostly, I mean, the possibility we have this one, we get one move up at least to break this top. Whether come to this high, it depends. Okay, then we will have this way. This is the first, this is 1 2 3, the second, and this one will be the third. Then this one will be internal correction in relative to this. That means the price can drop one more and retest this low. If this one happen, this is the best after the price retest this low. This is what we are more interested. This is where we can really look for buy, because even if I remove everything, because at that times our stop loss will be below this or even on this line after the breakout of this. In terms of the risk and reward can give us really good trade. Now the question is whether the traders want to put their entry above here or not. Again, it depends on them. The only things I tell them about the possibility this one can give us one move up and then the price drop, and this move made it detect and then reverse. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade it about all the possibility we talk. First of all, we move to forward chart. Okay, as we can see based on forward chart, still we are within this correction in relative to this. And how deep this one can go, we are not sure. The only thing is we're looking for buy. And as long as the price is above this low, still we can consider, this is a correction in relative to this move with this sharp move. That means we can look for buy. But this one is if continue and retest this one, we need to look into the chart. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade it. Okay, if we move here, as I say, we should be aware about this three wave become internal for the last move. This is additional information just I want to put there if anyone wants to have entry above this. Okay, if we want to trade, the first thing is the best option is if we get one move up, price retest this low. Okay, whether we get this one or not, if the price retest this low, any buy from there we will be interested at least to the stop, because at that time the stop loss can be here or at this line. Okay, in terms of the risk and reward, we will get a better trade. The second option, how about if the price continue from here? The second option, we wait for the sharp move like, then we take the buy. And the third option, having entry above this, and beside that we have another two alternative, whether we can put here and here. And as I mentioned, having here is really risky. May the price draw. We get this one, three waves, drop. Okay, if anyone wants, they want to take the risky trade, they can have entry above this. But if the price tag this is not moving, they should know about this option. They should take out the trade. And the best is if you want to have entry is this one. Why this one is also we need to consider about this, because whether the price move from here or drop, we get this buy. Okay, if the price come to this top, we see is not moving, then still it can drop. Why? Because we will have the bigger flat relative to this. At that time, this is not the start of the up move. That means the bigger option, I mean, the bigger picture is the price can retest this, give a one more flat, okay, relative to this. If we refer to the Elliott wave for one more drop, this is all the options we have it. Okay, that's why having entry above this and here can be option, but we should know for this one, we will have, if we get a 1 to 3, maybe we take the price tag, but it doesn't move and we drop. And if we want to have entry above this, if we get any sharp move tag which is not moving, we should know about this flat. Okay, this is what I put here, just additional information for the traders. That's why I mentioned the best option is if the price drop to this low, any buy we take it. When the price come to this top, if it's not moving, we take out the trade. And the second option, if the price reverse from here with a flag sharply, and the third option, entry above this. Having here and here, I just leave it for the traders. I just give them what's the reason having above this, and this can be quite risky. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart, and right now we don't have anything. We are within this correction and it's moving really sideways, and how deep it can go, how long we will be within this one, and whether this one can retest this low, we are not sure. But if we want to take the trade, we should be aware of the different possibilities just now explained. Okay, anyway, we don't have any nice, I mean, the trade setup then can give us a start, I mean, can confirm for us this correction can be a start of the up move. Okay, and that's mean any buy right now we take, we consider as a short term, and within with this correction. All right, anyway, we just follow the chart, and if I see any update, I will share. And we should know that when we looking for this type of the correction, whatever we explain right now, and if this one will be within this for a longer time, may it can change. Maybe the possibility of whatever we're talking right now can change. That's why every times when we see the changes, I will update. At least the traders know why. Sometimes I suggest to have entry above the top or not. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any changes or update, I will share as well. If I see any buy setup that can confirm for us this is the start of the up move, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.